month to everyone in the LGBT community, okay? Especially Myron Gaines, who's homosexual. And we love homosexuals. And we hope that on the right, we can make homosexuality more acceptable and normalize it so that men like Myron can get out of the closet. But unfortunately, he's a Muslim, and to be gay is haram, and I'm afraid he's going to stay in there. But guess what? He's not going to stop his gay agenda, honey. Myron is he's not going viral right now, but he's gaining a little bit of traction to people like me and others because he's pushing this whole narrative that men need to stop living with women. Even if you're married to her, even if you're married to her with children, you don't need to live with him. And this, again, I want you to understand, this is a man who's never been in a true relationship with a woman because he is gay. He's never had in a relationship with a woman, never been involved with a woman, never kissed a woman throughout his teens, throughout his 20s, or his early 30s. It wasn't until he decided to get into the red pill movement that he started to experiment with women. And his first and ever girlfriend, by his confession, this is what he said out his own mouth, his own beard. Okay, maybe I should. We know, because the reason I said beard is because they never had sex. It was strictly transactional. So he told everyone, including his audience, that he gives Angie 3 credit cards. She doesn't have to pay for nothing. All her bills are paid. Everything she wants to do is paid. She gets to fly where she wants to, go to the little rollerblade thing where she met the guy who took her away from Myron, okay? Well, not really take, you know what I'm saying? Can a straight man take a woman away from a gay man, okay, that they're not having sex with? And once again, Myron said that they're not having sex. Angie said they're not having sex. So this was just basically a beard situation where she pretended to be the girlfriend and he pretended that he was the boyfriend so that he can seem qualified and credible to give straight men heterosexual relationship advice, and it's not working. So no straight man who loves coochie is ever going to tell other men, man, let me tell you something. You don't need to be living with these women, especially the ones you wife up. As you got on them kids, if you get kids, even if you got one kid, don't live with them. So in other words, this man wants to make single baby mamas who are married. Okay. He doesn't like us because he ain't us. He hates women because basically he considers us to have the advantage, and he doesn't like the fact that we don't get that. We don't have to do the things that they have to do. So he's very resentful of this. And so this is one of many tweets that he has sent out, because he's always been advocating for this. So this is the reason why I want to give you guys a heads up on what I'm going to talk about, because this particular video was clipped from his live stream. Also, something's wrong with Myron. Myron is something's going on with him physically. He has lost a lot of weight. Now, I can tell because I A-log Myron, but I used to think that like he's sick, and that's the reason why he's always wearing long sleeve shirts, always wearing hoodies. Mind you, Myron is in Miami, Florida. It's in the 90s, and he's like wearing long sleeve shirts and hoodies. He doesn't wear nothing short sleeves. When he was working out and had a muscular physique, he would wear short sleeves all the time. Now he doesn't. Why? Because his body has gotten very skinny. And I can tell in this video. In this video, TJ said, wow, he has lost a lot of weight. And I go, when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, I was going to say the same thing. I thought it was just me, but we'll see the video in a minute. Let me just read this tweet. So he says, all the cucks and simps will seethe, but I agree with Tate. I've been saying this for years. Living with your girl is retarded. It turns you into a soft coochie and kills your natural drive to conquer. Conquer what? What? And I want you to know that Basically, taking advice from Andrew Tate is crazy. We're talking about a human trafficker. We're talking about a PDF file. We're talking about a pimp. We're talking about an R-wordist. We're talking about a man who has recently been charged again with SA-ing women. This man hates women because he hates that his mother moved him and his brother and sister away from America, away from his deadbeat dad, and moved him to London where he couldn't see him anymore for years. So he resents his mother and basically resents women. All right. So understand, like, never listen to any of these clowns, especially the Tates. Anyway. So this whole thing, Drive to Conquer, these guys act like they're Vikings. They're not even close. Women are liabilities. We're liabilities. We're liabilities, really. Who's the one who had the highest car insurance? Myron. Huh? What? Oh, okay. All right. I have a motorcycle. All right. And when I tell other people how much I pay in motorcycle insurance, well, let me take that back. Not other people. When I tell other men what I pay in reference to motorcycle insurance, and then I hear what they pay, they get mad at me because they don't understand why women have to pay so much less. These men pay 5 times more in motorcycle insurance than I do. You want to know why? Because y'all the clowns who are on your crotch rockets, zipping and zagging in traffic. Over 95% of motorcycle crashes deal with men. And you're doing dumb stuff. Now, don't get me wrong. Not all the time, because I've had some male friends just sitting at the light and a car just plows in from behind them. That's not their fault. But when you all are basically doing crazy stuff, you never see women do that, right? You're the liability. You're the liability. Stop projecting. All right. And I can go on and on about a lot of other stuff too, okay? We can talk life insurance. I can go on health insurance. I can go on and on, all right? Keep it to sex and intimacy only. No wasting nights rotting on the couch watching soap operas on TV with her. Who the hell is watching soap operas on TV? Myron, are you okay? Live alone or with your most ambitious, fit, rich, go-getter homies in a big house. Oh, he think he's this. He think he's the most ambitious, fit. Well, Myron, I don't like you, but you used to be fit. But you're not anymore, and that's why you're covering up, because you look like... I can't say the word. I'm going to get in trouble on YouTube. So he thinks he's fit where he's not. He thinks he's rich, which I don't think Myron making that type of money anymore. I don't think so. Okay. So here's the video right here in question. Now, we're going to react to the video, but you want to know the best part? We're going to react to the comments because the tide has changed. It has changed for the worse for Myron. Myron is not getting the love on Twitter like he used to. And I've never seen this before. I've seen him get half attacked. Well, no. Let me take that back. The Chud the Builder situation, most of his followers are going against him. But when it comes to anything dealing with women, for the most part, in the past, they were on his side. Not now. I'm gonna show it to you. We're gonna react to this video, and then we're going to go to the comments. And I'm not even gonna skip. I'm just gonna show you line for line. Boom! They're giving him L's, like clowning him. And I don't know if this is affecting him and the reason why he's basically wilting away, or he got some sickness, the package. I don't know what's going on with him. But as you can see right here, like he's constantly wearing long sleeve hoodies or long sleeve shirts. Okay. Well, I guess hoodies mostly, unless you cut off the sleeves, are long sleeve. But he doesn't wear shirts anymore. I will insert right here pictures of him wearing a shirt, a short sleeve shirt. And the reason why he felt he could do that is because he was muscular. Now he's not muscular. He's very, very thin. And I'm curious to know why. Maybe all this hatred he has for women and blacks is eating him up. Or maybe there could be something physically wrong with him. But let's listen to this stupidity here.
Andrew Tate was talking about like having the HQ with the boys, right? And Nick Fuentes talked about it as well. And I saw a lot of people like, oh, that's weird, that's gay, living with your friends or whatever. Yo, I've been telling you guys this for years. Do not live with your woman. This shouldn't be like some weirdo shit. Do not live with your girl, bro. Don't do it. Well, Myron, I want to get sex. Like, I want to be able to, like, hang out with her and watch movies. No. I'm going to tell you why. Living with your girl is going to make you because here's what's going to happen.
He said, because it's edited out, he says, living, this is rich coming from Myron. He said, living with a girl is going to make you an F slur. That's what he said. Okay. The F slur said that living with a woman is going to make you an F slur. Does he not know what an F slur stands for? Does he not know the definition of that? Okay. Because F slurs like men on men. Now, I don't understand how a biological woman with a biological man makes that man a homosexual, gay, or F slur, but this is the low IQ mentality of a Sudanese African, okay? So this is rich coming from Myron, because I'm like, that doesn't make any sense, but it makes sense to him because he's not so smart.
If you go to the gym all the time, you're going to start getting lazy. You're going to start watching stupid Netflix shows with her. You're going to start doing dumb shit with her. You're going to start becoming more and more of a bitch, and it's going to be harder and harder for you to stand up to her when she does dumb shit.
Okay, so this is not true, because one thing I can say, and I'm going to pat myself on the back, I have encouraged my husband to do a lot of things he didn't want to do prior to being with me, okay? Actually, he has given credit to his first wife for also motivating him to actually getting his goals accomplished, actually like getting out of debt and becoming a better person. Because when he's a better person, we're better people. It's a team.
It's going to be death by 1,000 paper cuts. Okay? This is why married guys they live with their wife.
Okay, he said, this is why, because I edit this because, YouTube don't like this. He said, this is why married guys become effing F slurs. So if you're married, now this is a man who's telling men that they're supposed to get married and have kids, even though he's never going to get married and have kids. On God, he won't. He will never have kids. He will never get married because he's a homosexual. Right? So I don't understand. It makes no sense. You are saying you're promoting men to get married, but you're telling married men that they are F slurs if they stay home with their wives. Again, I'm going to have to say that he's doing this more to get men to be okay with being intimate with other men. Happy Pride Month, okay?
Man cave. That's gay. That's gay. You should not be living with your girl at all. Not full time, at least. Okay? Have her come by, bring the kid by, whatever, or have her come by if she lives near you, whatever. But living with her is gay.
Imagine. Listen, I am proud of who I am because I had a dad in my life, and I am thankful. And I know this doesn't apply to other people. My heart goes to you, but there was some problems that my mom or my stepmom could not handle. I was so glad I was going home to my dad. He was there for me to talk to. Imagine a grown-ass man telling other men, don't be there for your kids. Don't let her bring them over when, she gets around. Are you serious? Are you serious? If you're not going to take the time to be active in their lives, why should she inconvenience herself to make them active in your life? This is stupid.
Alone or live with other guys that are high.
Hold on, let me rewind that because this is crazy. He's literally saying that married men with kids should not be there to help raise their kids.
At least, okay? Have her come by, bring the kid by, whatever, or have her come by if she lives near you, whatever. But living with her is gay. Either live alone or live with other guys that are high. earners, go-getters, and iron sharpens iron, bro. Because it does a couple things. Number one, it keeps you sharp. It keeps you from being because a lot of you guys, you live with a girl, you guys turn into fuck. Let's be honest. Number two, it keeps attraction high because she doesn't know what the you're doing all the time. Okay? Your best friend is a female's imagination. Okay?
Okay. Another gay take from a homosexual, closeted homosexual. Clearly, you don't know about anything about women. When the cat's away, the mice will play. All right? So you're saying that because he's away, she's going to be... Now, there could be some pick-me's out there that's going to act like this. He's right, but a small percentage. So if he's not there at the house, because he doesn't want to be, because according to Myron, he's going to be an F-slur if he is. So she's going to be sitting here like, oh, is he with another woman? Is he with another woman? I wonder if he's with another woman. Honey, what makes you think she ain't with another man?
Boom, headshot.
Why do you men think that cheating doesn't work both ways? Why do y'all think that y'all the only ones that can cheat? Why do y'all think y'all the only ones with a roster? Why do y'all think y'all the only one who has options? Now, maybe you're used to dealing with Barbara the Builders or Pick-me's or ugly-ass Sasquatch like Pearl who don't have that luxury. But if you get a decent girl, she's going to have options. And if you're not there to take care of her needs, she's going to find a man that will. Trust and believe that. Stop listening to men who don't have who have very limited experience with women, and that experience is transactional. He has never been in a full, intimate relationship with a woman. With a man, yes, Eric was his boo, honey. He missed his zaddy. But not with women, not with women.
When she doesn't know what you're doing, who you're with or whatever, guess what? Her mind runs, oh my God, I have anxiety. Good. That's what women need.
That's not true. That's not. Who did seriously, if you're one of these women, please make your... Okay, you're going to have to prove you're a woman because you got men who are going to basically get an account and pretend they're women. And they're like, I'm a woman and I ain't worried about my baby all the time when he's not here. I'm just going to basically ban you because you're impersonating a woman. But if you have a channel and you're actually showing your face or you're doing content where you show that you're a woman on there and you fall in this category, please let me know. Please say, yes, whenever my man is not around, I am constantly sitting at home all day hoping that he's not with another woman. Now, if you are low tier, and you have no choice but to depend upon one guy because you can't get another, which I find that very hard to believe. Okay, you could be 500 pounds and have a roster, honey.
Okay, women can never be comfortable in relationships. Okay, I'm sorry, they just can't. If she's comfortable in a relationship, it's a matter of time until you're on, buddy. Women need to constantly be on their toes, constantly be chasing, constantly feel the anxiety.
Women don't chase. Women don't chase. We are the one to get chased after. This is what I'm saying. He's gay. This is a gay man giving advice to men. I have never chased a man in my life. Let me rewind that because we got to listen to that. I have never, ever, ever chased a man in my life. The men do the chasing. And we pick the ones we like. Okay, we're going to get you. Okay, and we're going to have you as a backup. I don't chase no damn man. There are women who chase men. They are. But those are insecure, low-tier, pick-me women. Women who are so male-centered that they're just desperate to get any kind of man. And they will chase you. They will propose to you. They will basically try to get pregnant. They will baby trap your ass instead of you trying to baby trap them. These are the type of women that are baby trap men. Okay? Because baby trapping goes both ways. But I've never, ever, I don't even know any woman that chased a man. If you chased a man, let me know in the comments. But you got to make sure you're a woman, okay? Because like I said, men like to play that game of pretending to be women in my comments.
Relationships, okay? I'm sorry, they just can't. If she's comfortable in a relationship, it's a matter of time until you're on, buddy. Women need to constantly be on their toes, constantly be chasing, constantly feel the anxiety because that's the only way they stay attracted to you, bro. I wish it wasn't like this. I wish we could be all fucking nice, give them roses every day, treat them like fucking princesses and all this other shit. It doesn't work that way. I'm sorry. This isn't a Disney fairy tale. In 2026,
I'm going to have to edit that out. I thought I got all these words edited out, but apparently not.
And beyond, it's only going to get worse. Women only respect men that don't pedestalize them and can kick them to the curb at any time. That's the game now.
That's not true. That's not true. Not true at all. Again, he's giving advice to low-tier women, to women who don't have boundaries, who have low standards, women who will give a man a chance if they get cheated on over and over and over and over and over and over. Doormats. Okay? These are the women that he's talking about. And I don't think they're even more than 20% of the female population. Not even down there in Miami. I know they're not even down in Miami. They're not even 5% because of the type of women and most women down there in Miami. But no, I don't know what this is. Not even half the type. He's not even talking about half the amount of women that would go for this. That's no way.
That's the meta. Take it, leave it. Otherwise, here's what's going to await you. If you don't understand these rules, here's what's going to happen. You're going to constantly get used and abused by women. You're going to always get, thrown to the side of the road, cheated on, or just basically taken advantage of. That's what's going to happen. Girls are going to constantly talk back to you. They're not going to take you seriously. They're going to disrespect you, and you're just going to live a miserable life. And this is what your father, your uncle, your brother, none of these are going to tell you what I'm telling you. This is decades of experience. Living with your girl is not a good idea in most situations. It really isn't. Either live by yourself or live with some guys that are got their together in the gym training, and you fucking iron sharpens iron.
Myron, you're not even in the gym training. What you talking about? Myron's not in the gym training. Myron stopped going to the gym 2 years ago. He doesn't work out anymore. And if you notice, them skinny jeans got a little skinnier. Myron is not working out anymore. He said himself he spends most of his time streaming, the other time fighting on Twitter, and then he spends 4 to 5 hours sleeping. He doesn't go out. He gets all his food delivered to him, his groceries delivered to him. And Angie, guess what? Angie still takes care of his dog. So if he has to walk the dog, if the dog needs to be walked, if the dog needs to go to the vet, if the dog needs to be groomed, Angie still takes care of the dog. So Angie is still on the payroll. So I don't understand this thing about going to the gym. He doesn't go to the gym. He stays in that little corner all the time in that studio. Remember, Fresh and Fit studio and his apartment, as well as right here where he streams, is in the same area. It's in the same studio building, whatever. He doesn't have to leave out his I don't even know if you call it apartment because it's a commercial place. But he has this commercial place where he works and where he lives. So he doesn't have to leave out for nothing, and he doesn't leave.
You stay sharper when you're either by yourself or with dudes that are getting after it. I was at the Taste for a month. We trained every day, worked, got our shit done. It was literally like a boot camp, dude. I was there with Waller, both the Tates, Fresh was there. I was training every day.
Myron said he was there with Justin Waller, both the Tates, and Lil Pugsy. And he's like, that's his alpha team. He was his happiest because he was with his alpha team. Oh my God. Oh, okay, Myron.
Go eat steaks, come train again. Talk business. Get work done. Then we talked to some
Also, you was also in Romania too. Don't forget to tell him that. This didn't happen in America. This was in Romania.
That night. Why do you sucks? You can't even go to Romania. Oh, I gotta ask my girl.
Oh, he did tell y'all. Yeah, I got it. I got it. I was like, you gotta remind them that this was in Romania. This didn't happen in America because when the Tates come to Miami, y'all don't do this. When Justin Waller comes to Miami, y'all don't do this.
We talked to some hoes that night. Why do you sucks? You can't even go to Romania. Oh, I gotta ask my girl. Gay, bro. Like, yo, if you gotta run by your girl, what are you doing? What? I don't want to do business with somebody that's gotta ask his wife for permission. That's, bro, that's gay.
Now I want you to know something. If my husband doesn't have to check in with me, then I ain't gotta check in with him. And let me tell you something. Men don't like it when they have to go by the same rules, okay, that they set for you. And this is the reason why I try to tell you ladies that stop thinking that they're the only ones that can cheat. When you let these men know, like, oh, you cheat, I cheat, baby. Because guess what? It hurts him way more than it'll hurt you. So it's, y'all can sit up here and say, oh, I'm going to leave him. I'm going to do this. Yeah, okay, well, cheat first, though. They hate that. They hate the possibility of thinking that you have that option. And a lot of you women act like you don't have that option. That's why y'all so scared to death about being cheated on. They're not afraid of you leaving. They're afraid of you doing the same thing because that crushed their ego more than anything else.
That's stupid. Well, Myron, I live with a girl. That actually makes me less gay. No, it makes you very gay because your girl's going to turn you into a because women are lazy. You get that? Women are lazy. They're not.
Men are not lazy, though. Men are not. Ladies, I want you to understand this. This closeted homosexual is saying that we are lazy. Where I've heard so many stories of women who do a 50-50. God bless you, ladies, who doing 50-50, right? But they live with men who pay 50% of the bills, 50% of the rent or the mortgage, right? But when she gets home or they get home, she has to cook, she has to clean, she has to do the laundry, and he gets to unwind and watch the game on TV, or he gets to play his games on his computer. Now, who's the lazy one again? And if you have children, who's the one attending to the child? The woman is. So, no, the men are the one that are lazy. When they live with a woman, they are the ones that get lazy by their own self. The woman is not lazy. She's doing all the work. And ladies, stop going 50-50 if you have to come home and still work. What the hell is this? Don't do that. You could stay by yourselves for the hell of. What the hell is going on?
Like us. They don't have a natural proclivity to fuck work. Women don't have to be hard workers to get laid. Women don't have to be hard workers to get sexual access and or reproduce.
Right, because we are the ones that are sought after. And that's what I'm saying. Myron hates that. Myron hates that we're the ones who are chased. Because he wants to get chased. He wants to live a soft life. He's the one who wants to be the prize. He's the one who wants men to pursue him. He doesn't like the fact that we can just sit on our ass and just exist. And men are coming our way constantly. He hates that. He resents that. He's jealous. He's jelly.
You do, though. Why the are you sitting here hanging out with someone all day that has, like, no burden of performance? Guess what? You're going to be lazy like them. I just wonder why you got sits like your wife or your girlfriend. Because you're living with a woman all day who doesn't need to work out or do anything. And then you wonder why you get fat or why you become a fat. That's why. You get it's because you're with a retard. Then I'm going to get some retard chat. Well, actually, Myron, that makes you gay. All right, buddy. Okay.
It does make you gay. It does make you gay. If you're saying stop hanging with women and start living with men, that makes you gay. That makes you gay. When you say, I'd rather live with men, I'd rather sleep with men, I'd rather wake up to men, I'd rather go to bed with men. I want to wake up seeing men, I want to go bed seeing men. That makes you gay. That makes you gay. You prefer dingling over coochie, that makes you gay.
Okay. As you say that with your belly hanging over your waist and shit like that. Get the out of here, bro. You want to stay sharp? You want to stay on point in the gym? You can have your shit together. Razor sharp. Live by yourself or live with guys that are go-getters. Trust me, you will do way better than living with your girlfriend who's going to make you fat, lazy, and make you unattractive anyway.
He's been preaching this for 4 years, and you still don't have proof of concept, Myron. You still don't have proof of concept. You've been saying this for 4 years, and you mean to tell me no one in your incel army or no male in your audience took that advice and actually said, yup, that worked. Look, a year ago, I left my wife of 15 years, and now I'm here with my boys, and it's just 3 of us here in this tiny apartment, and look at how much money I made. Look at how fit I am. Look at how much I done accomplished. Wow, Myron guy ain't sure know what he talk about. You don't have that proof of concept. You don't have that testimony. So you're just chimping out on the fact that you just want to show us as least desirable as women so that men can be on the top. That's the reason why you push that grinder. You want to show, like you said, it's best that men be with other men and hook up on Grindr because it's less transactional. You ain't got to go on several dates just to get the coochie. You know, you are selling homosexuality. And you are doubling down because it's Pride Month. So it's the reason why you're doubling down during this month and any other time of the year.
Any of you dumbass chat, yo, Myron, I lost my girl. I'm back in the gym, though. Back in the gym? What the you mean back in the gym? You stopped? Oh, okay.
But you stopped. You stopped! The hypocrisy. Oh, Myron is not working out. Ask Myron how much it would cost. How much would he take in a donation to stand up and lift his shirt? Show his stomach. Show his arms. Why is his arms always covered up? So I think this is rich of somebody talking about y'all going to the gym and being fat. But, okay, Myron isn't fat, but I'm sorry, being the opposite ain't nothing to brag about either.
Oh, that makes sense now. I'm going harder and working where I was at work. Oh. Now you're going harder. Oh. Stupid. Wonder why they get left. Stupid. It'll take. Shut the fuck up, fat. Shut the fuck up. You're probably a dumb. Guaranteed. Doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Only hood rats with lice in their hair. Shut the fuck up.
Now, most of the people who listen to you are white, so because they are disagreeing with you and saying that this is an L take, and it is an L take, they got to be black. The overwhelming majority of Myron's audience is white. But because a white person, I'm going to bet that this is a white person saying this, he's going to call them the N-word with the hard R. He's going to basically accuse them of being black. Because that he could never talk against his zaddy like that.
Holy shit, man. Retarded, bro. It'll take, shut your ass up. Get the fuck on my chat, nigga.
Time to send you to the Shadow Realm.
Dude, I thought you was for free speech, Myron. Somebody disagreed with your take, and now you want to ban them? Somebody doesn't agree with you. Oh, I'm going to ban you. But my free speech. I told you these guys don't believe in free speech.
The future is mine.
Nigga's name is Ghost_NYC2X. Shut the fuck up, bro. You dirty just from the Bronx. You're on food stamps. Snap EBT. Shut your ass up. Nobody gives a what you got to say.
Like I said, the last time I seen his audience turn against him was for the Chud the Builder take, and that was the majority. Now, when he says something in reference about women or against women, even when he has said this particular situation like this, he got a lot of support for this tweet. A lot. I remember this tweet. He got a lot of support, but now not so much. Let's read it, and I'm gonna read it until we get somebody that agrees with him. Okay, so let's go, because this was phenomenal. I'm like, so we have somebody. So he's saying it's gay to live with a girl, but instead move into a house full of dudes. Seems about right. This loser is telling men to not be with a woman and be with men. That's gay as F. I've been with my wife for 8 years and she is loyal as F. Myron is a beta male that can't keep a woman happy because he is selfish and entitled little boy. He's gay. He's gay. He says coochie is disgusting. He doesn't care about a woman's orgasm because he feels like a man's orgasm is more important. It's so funny how only poor people disagree with this. Scroll the comments. By the way, this is from a self-proclaimed pedophile. Zerka. Zerka loves prepubescent girls. Sorry. He likes little girls, okay? He says he doesn't care about the age, all right? If he finds her attractive, he's going to do her. Whether she's 10, whether she's 12, I've already A-logged the hell out of Zerka. He blocked me because I kept putting the video of him saying these things. I'm not making this up. These are the words that come out of his mouth. So we don't care about a PDF file agreeing with Myron Gaines, okay? Consider the source. So I'm not going to use this one to stop. Okay, here we go. Does he hate his life? Like, seriously, who bullied this dude? We need to investigate his upcoming. Gayest take in life. Dude has nobody but all those computer screens and a ass dog. Don't take this advice. This guy will die alone. Well, I think as long as he's got men on his team, I think he doesn't care. Just come out of the closet already, bro. LOL. What are you even trying to say? Just because you might have had a bad experience with living with a girl doesn't mean you should project that to influence someone else. He's never lived with a woman. He's never done that. Angie had her own apartment that he paid for. He's never lived with a woman. So what do you, he's gay. Oh, these stupid men. Anyway, hell, just get your own place. Shouldn't be planning to live with someone that you're not ready to commit to live with someone that you're not ready to commit to. Anyway, like, what are you even doing right now? And then this one says, this guy has no idea what a woman needs or wants. I can tell he's alone and gets no girls. This is true. He's gay and it's obvious. Yes, men live with other men that have no women around. In other words, just be with men. LOL, loser. By the way, have you noticed, like, besides Zerka, I'm still coming across people who are going against Myron. This is I've never seen this before, ever. I've never seen this before. I usually come across somebody go, W Myron, W Myron, W Myron. Yeah, F these hoes, F these hoes. Like, not yet. We still scrolling. Okay, this dude will be 70 with no kids, living in a house by himself and regret his entire life choices. Find a good, wholesome woman and create and support your family, and most importantly, worship God. Okay, and then another one. So cohabitating with your wife and kids, it's gay to this moron, but living apart in an HQ with a bunch of other dudes around you is straight and right. What? Dude, you didn't know how to spell straight right. Yeah, Myron is a F slur, always have been. I can almost agree with a girlfriend, but this idiot said with your wife. Lord, please bring Armageddon. Society is lost. Then he'll turn around and blame women for raising soft sons and 304s, daughters, because there were no fathers around. Meanwhile, he's telling fathers to go live with the boys. Facts. This dude needs to be deported back to Sudan. He is anti-American to the core. Hates sports, beer, women, rights. Get the F out of here. Oh, yeah, that's right. He says anybody watch football is gay. So it's like gay all around to somebody who's gay, actually. All right, this is dumb as F. I value my wife and kids way more than anything he's talking about. That's what's being a man is all about. Marrying a woman, having kids, and being a man of the house to your family and creating those beautiful daily memories. Who gives a F about what he's... And it just cuts off right here. I'm still waiting for... Like I said, once I find a post that agrees with him, I'm going to stop. This gay fed is going to tell you to give up on marriage and reproduction. F off, F slur. This is such an incredible truth. Whoa! Finally, I got to somebody who agrees with him. Oh, who's this? Of course, it's a white guy, right? Yeah. The white race. Okay. This is such an incredible truth. I'm almost at a loss for words. Unless you have young children, living with your women is a death sentence. Man. Hold on. This one more. This one. The girl he loved and paid everything for left him. Think about that. I'm telling you, like, y'all got to understand video. I got another one too. Somebody sent me a video, another Myron clip. So I gotta respond to another Wizard Liz video, and then I'll have that video, the second clip that someone sent me. Okay, TJ sent me this one, so thank you, TJ, for sending me this clip. So let me know what you think by leaving a comment below this video. Don't forget to give me a like, and if you're new to my channel, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, Teeners.